Hello and welcome to another KurtzPel video. Today I will be teaching you guys how to do the lieutenant's return more efficiently and quickly. The whole reason is because I've been grinding on that mission, trying to get the cape that it drops. Sadly, there's not a lot of people who are experienced enough to do this, so this is the cape that I'm trying to get. Now you can see that I'm at difficulty of Grand Chase, so the enemy is really strong. He could kill me in one hit, especially since one of the main characters that you need to use is using a mage. I find that mages are really good for this particular mission. Another one is a trick with the hammer, and for that I'm not too sure if it's intended, if it's a bug, or if it's just something that might be removed in the future, but I will still share with you. Now it's a little bit hard to get players that are playing in Grand Chase. The whole reason is not only because it's quite new, because it's a new mission, but also because not many people could get to Grand Chase, especially if they don't know what I'm about to tell you. So I'm gonna play one that is just very hard, and I'm gonna show you what I mean. So out of the two methods that I'll be showing you, the easiest one is probably the first one, where you just use a mage and you start spamming lightning. Now if you have two mages and both of you keep spamming lightning, it actually could take out the boss pretty fast. So what I mean is just charge like this and go like that. Right. And just keep going like that. Now something that I realized when doing this in missions is that the boss doesn't seem to get aggro when you're using lightning. Unlike when you use a specific ability like this, it will come for you because you're doing a lot more damage, so you'll end up coming towards you. But if you are using lightning, as long as there's someone else doing the aggro, it will actually not go for you, and you'll go for that somebody else instead. You can use your black hole skill to keep the boss further away from you, and that is also really good. So just so that you can have a quick idea. Oh my god, I almost got there. Whenever it's down, Flame Wheel does a lot of damage as well. If you think you can, maybe you want to put 2 Flame Wheel as well. That's really good. Okay, so the idea here is that you let someone do the tanking, which is kind of mean depending on the situation, because if he knows what he's doing, he can avoid a lot of damage. It's better than both of you rushing in, trying to break its purple bar. I call it super armor, some people call it endurance bar, I think. Now the second method that I'll be sharing with you is actually the method that the guy that was in with just now, he was trying to do. So the idea here is that, let me pull out my skills. There's this skill called the gigantic swing, and what it does is that it swings the giant hammer to fling the enemy across the field. When the targets impact the wall, they will be stunned. Now when it comes to boss or really huge type monsters, you can't actually fling the enemy. So but what still happens is that if there is a wall nearby and you use gigantic swing, it will stun the enemy. Now when they have that purple bar, or I don't know, let's say super armor, they are actually immune to being knocked down or stagger, that kind of thing. That's why you can't do a combo continuously when the enemy has that purple bar, when the boss has the purple bar. So what will happen is that in order to stun the boss, what I believe is happening is that it has to remove its purple bar. So when you have a wall nearby, although it doesn't fling the boss across the room, if it's close enough, it will touch the wall as you do your gigantic swing, and it will count as hitting the wall, so the boss gets stunned immediately. His purple bar disappears, and that is what's happening. So let me show you how that would look like. I've never actually tried this method with any other bosses because I've been grinding this particular mission over and over again trying to get the cape, and I haven't really tried anything else. So maybe if you guys were to try on something else, do let me know down in the comments if it works. In theory, it should work, but I haven't actually tried it.
I will protect the brethren.
Okay, so what you want to do is you want to put a ice wall. There you go, he actually just did that. So you put an ice wall up and then you use a gigantic swing and you immediately remove all of his armor. So I'm gonna show you guys again. Just let my ice wall heal up real quick. Okay, it's done. So ice wall, go close, gigantic swing. We actually broke it twice. And then after that you can switch over to your Slayer and do the huge damage that you can do. Now it's keeping him down with the ulti as well, which is really great. Okay, we're gonna start doing this. There you go, immediately the boss goes down again. So I learned this from watching other players do it as well. But there's a lot of people who doesn't know about the trick. So what happens is that sometimes they run around a lot, they lure the boss away, and it just makes things a lot harder. Yikes, man. Oopsie. You know what? I think I'll just finish it with this. If I could. GG. Now I like to point out that you can actually do this when the boss is really close to the wall as well. It's just that if you have a magician's ice wall, it's just a lot easier to put the ice wall there and then use gigantic swing. Otherwise you have to lure the boss all the way to the side of the wall, make sure it's close enough, and then do your gigantic swing. So I decided to come into a different boss fight and give that thing a try. So let's see if we can do this. Oh, it works. Okay, looks like it works on other bosses as well. With that, I'm gonna end this video. I hope you enjoyed it and also hopefully the information is useful for your grind. And I'll see you guys in the next video. Don't forget to like and subscribe. Bye bye.